Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. I know it was sudden, my showing up and everything. But since you clicked on the video, you're coming into my home. So welcome. As you know, hopefully, this is a guide for scaredy cats. It is not a guide for games that I have not played. I have not played the game we're talking about today. I have no mechanical experience with the game we're talking about today. I don't know the puzzles. I don't know the hidden rooms. I barely know the endings. I was lucky to get through it the first time. So, I just want to be clear. There will be some spoilers, but that's only so you know what to worry about. Otherwise, there's nothing in this that will help you beat Silent Hill 3. Unless you're afraid of it. In which case, I can help with that. Silent Hill 3 is a 2003 survival horror game published by Konami. It features themes of womanhood, being a teenage girl with little control in her life, working up to being a woman with agency. That's the broad, basic kind of like idea of the game. But what I want to focus on real quick is the stuff that's scary about it. Like I said, it's a survival horror game, so you're surviving, and in this game, you are going up against the worst things probably anyone has ever seen. And including myself, I am scared of it. Everyone is scared of it. Some people, there are people out there who they're not scared of this at all. They know everything. They find it fun. I'm not that. You're not that. So now we have to work together and make it more available for us. Because everybody and their mother tells you have to play Silent Hill 3. You don't want to play Silent Hill 3. I know you don't. So, how about we start with the atmosphere? In the game, you're getting like a mix of benign kind of areas like a mall, a hospital. At one point, there's a haunted house, there's an amusement park. You're getting all these benign places, but then there's like a subtle twist to it. She like walks into a room, Heather Mason, and all of a sudden there's blood dripping down the walls. It's that kind of thing, It's that kind of thing. So it's surprise after surprise after surprise. You're hearing a lot of noises in the background. You're talking to a lot of people who may or may not want to kill you in a weird way because they're weird. But it's like endless, even. There's not a moment where you feel fully safe. There's always somebody coming to talk to you. There's always a monster coming to get you. There's always something watching you. That's so scary to me. It's bone chilling. I hate it. So, here's some guides to get around that evil energy you feel when you're playing Silent Hill 3. Or watching it depends. First tip, the monsters in this game are avoidable. There is no reason you should be fighting these monsters. There's just no reason for you to be encountering them or even looking at them if you can avoid it. To me, Silent Hill as a franchise as a whole is just a puzzle game with optional monsters. They don't need to be there. They just don't want you there. But you can work it out, in which case you just run as fast as you can through this game. You don't need to encounter them. You don't need to talk to them or ask them directions. Go straight, keep running, dodge if you have to, ankle break and juke whoever you have to do that to, and you'll be fine. No reason to encounter them. Usually, they will show up in hallways. Most of the time. In this game specifically, they show up in the hallways or little walking areas where you're at. Now, you know a monster is there when you hear radio fuzz. So, they all have distinct radio fuzz sounds. which makes it easy for you to figure out which guy's coming at you, which guy's hiding in the shadows. It's a perfect mechanic in the game, and also it really emphasizes how good the audio design in this game is. It's just an indicator to let you know, hey, it's not safe. Get out of there. So, when you don't feel safe, run straight, dodge the monsters, and if there's a room or some kind of door, go through it immediately. If you can't go through it, try every single door on that fucking hallway, because what is the point of trying to look for ways to unlock the door? Just try every door, every single door. No matter if it says unlocked, just do it. Just keep running and keep trying doors and bumping into walls, because something is there. I promise you, something will get you out of there. Don't worry about it. Don't be afraid. Don't let that evil monster get you. Sorry about that. But speaking of the monsters, let's actually talk about them and look into what they actually are. Because sometimes things are much scarier when the lights are off. I love my family and stuff like that. But if I saw my mom in the dark on a random Tuesday and she was just staring, I would have to hit her. It's just how it is. You can't approach these things in the dark. So let's look at them in the light. Like, let's really see them. I'm stalling because some of them are still kind of scary in the light or in the darkness. It really doesn't matter, but we're gonna look at it. So be warned. This is a creature of the night. This is a scary guy. So be careful. You don't want to get scared. You don't want to get caught up. You gotta make sure you're mentally prepared for this dude. Okay, I'm gonna put him on the screen. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Here he is. This is the closer. As you can see, he has a very distinct face type. You know, seeing him out in the open, he's not scary so much as he is uncomfortable to look at. Cause I don't feel like I have to explain it. He's very uncomfortable to look at. He swings with his arms to hit you, and the way he moves in game is very weird. It's very, you know, just So, seeing him just standing here and being like, just a picture, is kind of hard to take. But you know, we're both scaredy cats, so we're gonna get through it together. I gotta be honest though, a lot of these character names, a lot of these monsters have just really funny names, so it's kind of hard to be afraid of them after a while. Like Closer, for instance, he's wearing an apron. It just kind of gives off the vibe that he was working a late shift and he's just going home, and he just happened to bump into Heather Mason. Like that's the vibe he's giving right now. He just happens to have a vagina for a face. That's just this is his job. Like, this is what he looks like. He's just trying to go home. So I can't really be scared of him, and I can't be afraid of anyone named Insane Cancer, especially this guy. I don't know why his name is Insane Cancer. There's nothing he could have done to deserve a name called Insane Cancer. I don't think he deserved it. I do not think he's insane, and I do not think he's cancerous. I just think he is a man, and he just showed up, and maybe he, like Heather Mason, who was sleeping at the mall, he was sleeping at the mall. He wakes up, he sees that you're there, and he tries to chase you. But like I said before, you can run past him. You don't have to talk to him. So most of the time, if you're running, you don't even see him fully. But yeah, that is just Insane Cancer. You know, a personal favorite of mine is the Slurper. I don't know what he does. What do you think he does? Do you think maybe he slurps? I have not seen him do that because I would be running. That's the point. You can outrun your fear, is the point of all of this. You don't have to go through all of this. There is no point in trying to hurt yourself. I will say though, the Slurper has a very scary design, but something about him, he doesn't scare me as much as he does in the game. He's just wearing shorts. He's made up of 2 bodies, but he's like wearing shorts. How are you scared of a guy with shorts on? There's no point in being scared of that guy. Don't worry about him. There are scary creatures in this game that make no sense. For instance, my friend Doublehead. Okay, well, looking at him now, that's just somebody's dog. That's just a dog. I don't know why he's called Doublehead. Maybe he has a second head somewhere, but to me, he just looks like a dog. And honestly, he is a dog because really, one of the game strats you can do is putting down beef jerky and letting him eat it. And it basically makes him, like, not want to attack you. So, that's just somebody's dog. How am I okay. Not a great look on him. But you know what? If he was in the adoption center, I would adopt him. Another guy I'm going to highlight, because I feel like it's very important for us to highlight this guy. The Scraper. He's scary, but in like a dentist way. I don't know if that makes sense. Like he has like slicers. You're just afraid of him because he has the knives. I don't really see anything. Am I stupid? Like I'm not really seeing anything that's making me like, we shouldn't talk to this guy other than his knives. We should not talk to him regardless, but the knives are all that he has. And like, I guess his face, but he doesn't really have one. He's just kind of wearing like a mask. Maybe that's his hair. Maybe he has a bob. Like, we're really like underestimating these monsters. They even have the nurses in this game. Did you know that? The nurses that like from Silent Hill 2, stuff like that, they're here. To me personally, she just looks like she got off the like day shift and she's ready to go home. That's all it looks like to me. I don't feel like she's actually threatening in a way that makes sense. Like, yeah, she has a hole in her face. Yeah, she's got like dirty clothes, but I mean, like, she had a long day at work. What are you supposed to do? Also, never. I just read that she is in fact wielding a revolver. So never mind, she is a huge threat. Do not talk to her. Do not look at her. Do not even be in the same room as her. She has a gun. I don't even know if she uses it, but she has a gun. Do not go near her. Another tip I can offer to you is actually more of like a mindset. You know, something to like get you through it without actually doing anything. And it's basically adopting and absorbing Heather Mason's energy. Heather Mason, I didn't get to talk about her much, but Heather Mason is basically like a teenage girl. I don't know why I said basically. She is a teenage girl. Literally just left high school, that kind of thing. She is not here for bullshit. She does not care what the hell is going on in this game. There are monsters everywhere, rooms that want to kill you, people that won't stop talking to you about bullshit that you don't care about. All this stuff. She's going through all that, and she does not give a fuck. Not one bit. She does not care. So you're going around getting spooked and because things are coming at you. Heather just faces everything head on. She straight up laughs at some bosses, just like, girl, you need like a haircut, bitch. Like, she's doing all this stuff, and then I'm sitting here just like, Heather, are we serious or are you kidding? Like, what do you know what you're fighting? Like, at one point she's fighting God and she's talking shit. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Like, all of this is affecting her. She'd gone through a horrible loss earlier in the game. And at the end of it, she's just like, you're next, bitch. I'm gonna get you, bitch. And she's talking to God. What? I'm just sitting back wondering why she can do that. So you have to really get to know her, feel her energy, and just take it on. Because if she's not scared of the fucking guy coughing in the background, because let me tell you, that is in the game. There's just a guy who coughs randomly in one of the safe rooms, And it made me so scared, I turned off the game and walked away, went outside. Like, very scary part of that game. She took that on, she didn't care. I don't even think she knows half of the sounds are happening in the game. She's just walking. She's walking, she's running, she's beating up stuff that she has to. And she's, to be honest, if the monsters were coming at her, I assume she would mind her own business. Like, I think she would just go about her business, not worry about anything. Heather Mason is an icon, is the point of this whole rant. She's an icon. She's someone you can trust. She's someone you can rely on. If you're scared, you can hide behind her. Technically you are, because, you know, it's third person and you usually see her back. So you are technically hiding behind her if you really think about it. But she's there, not for you, for herself. She's there for herself, but you could also be there with her, say, yeah, if Heather Mason's not scared, why am I scared? Look at her enjoying her blonde hair, and look at her after killing God. Nothing. Very powerful, very woke. Final thoughts and tips and tricks for Silent Hill 3. I'll start with the tips and tricks. Other things you can do in order to avoid getting freaked out and going crazy and screaming and crying. Honestly, close your eyes. The audio, you can hear everything. When they voice act, you can hear everything. Oh, that's another thing. The voice acting is so campy and cheesy and overacted that it's like, you're scared, you're crying, you're doing all this stuff, but then as soon as somebody starts talking, it totally takes you out of whatever you're doing. At least for me, I was very afraid of one part, only for like somebody to show up and start being like, God has chosen you. You are the, like, all this extra shit. And I couldn't help but laugh. Because it's like, what? How do you approach that? Like, if the voice acting was more serious, I know they put their heart and soul into voice acting, but if the voice acting was better and more serious, the game would be scarier. But I think that's the saving grace of all of the Silent Hill games. I like that the voices are overacted and hammy, because for a second you feel okay. You feel safe. Because we're all just having a laugh. At the end of the day, we're all just having a laugh. So it reminds you that this isn't real. The closer can't hurt you. You're not going to see any insane cancer at the grocery store. Like, you'll be out of it. As soon as you turn off the game, as soon as you finish the game, you'll be out of it. You'll be fine. Now, my thoughts on Silent Hill 3. I watched Silent Hill 3 because I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be able to play it, and I was very scared of it. But I'm glad I did. I think it's a wonderful survival horror game. I had avoided it for so long until recently because, again, I am a scaredy cat. But I'm glad I watched it. I had a great time. I love Heather Mason. I love all of the Silent Hill games, actually. I'm only focusing on 3 because, once again, I think it's the scariest one. But it's something I'm glad I consumed. I'm sorry I used that word. It's something I'm glad I experienced. I adore it. And I want other people to adore it too. I want people to take the step to watch or play, if you're brave enough, these games. Because they deserve to be enjoyed. I want as many people as possible to get in there. And that's the point of this series I'm planning to make. I want to give little tips and tricks for how to get through other scary games. Even though I am terrified of that, I will still watch them, and I will take notes, and I will be crying the whole time, but I'm doing this for you. I want you to play these games. So, that's it. If after watching this you go into Silent Hill and you're still scared, sorry. I'm not good at explaining things. If this wasn't helping you make it through it, make it less scary, sorry. That's all I can say. I've never been good at guides. So if it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Come back next time when I decide to make another video. Maybe that one will be better. Who knows? For now, take it easy. Take care. Stay spooky. Ooh. 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 Ugh. Still thinking about that guy coughing in the background.